Hey everybody, it's Nick. Today we'll just talk about 3 things that I wish I had known before flipping a property. Flipping a property sounds great and like it's all going to be candy canes and unicorns, and there's some big things that everybody talks about, but a few things that I wish I had to put some more time and effort to and a lot more thought into before starting the process are these right here. And the first one is what my holding costs are going to be. Right? So the amount of time that we're working on it, we're not talking about our repairs and things like that. We're talking about why you're holding it, and then even after it's finished, while you're waiting for it to sell. Right? Keep in mind and make sure you factor into your numbers things like the interest, obviously, that you're paying if you borrow the money, but you're going to be paying taxes for every day that you own the property. You got to have insurance on the property. Your utility bills are going to continue to run, especially while it's showing, while people are working on it. They're going to use a lot of electricity, right? So when you add all those up, it can really be a big number that eats into your bottom line, right? So keeping that number and factoring it in there would, one, help you get better numbers before you start, but it's also going to take away that surprise at the end of, oh man, I thought I was going to do a lot better here. At least you'll know that going in, trying to factor in your best guess for those holding cost numbers. And the second thing is where to stop improving the house, okay? You see the house and you're working on the house and you fixed one thing over here, there's always going to be something else. You're like, well, we could do this here, or man, it would be really nice if this happened. It's a great idea, but there's always going to be one more thing. You really want to have that plan going in and do your best to stick to that plan. There's going to be things that you find that just need to be fixed, especially if there are safety issues, something like that. But as far as just adding something else to make it that little bit prettier, you really want to see, is it worth it? Is it worth the time? Is it worth the cost? And are you going to see that return for fixing that extra thing on the end? I mean, a few little things are okay. You know, oh, we could just do this, be quick, doesn't cost very much, really look nice in this house, that's great. But just really, really keep a tight hold on those, have your plan, and then if there's a really good reason to change your plan, try to stick to it, so that way you're really going to stick to your original budget and timeline as well. Also, one thing that I think people don't always account for is how much time you need to be there, especially if it's one of your first projects, that you need to be on site. You or somebody on your team needs to be on site, or somebody checking on the project, making sure everything is okay, making sure the people that are working on it are there, making sure that they know that you're going to be present on there, so that they make sure that they're present at the project and continuing to work. I mean, every day is best if you can be there, have somebody by there every day. It's not always possible, right? But you've got to make sure people are maintaining the work, and also make sure nothing's happening to your property. You know, if people see the property sitting vacant for day after day and nobody's there, you know, people with bad intentions could take advantage of that. And that's obviously not something that you need while you're working on your project, right? So there's 3 good things. Check out the holding cost, know when to stop improving the house and stick with your plan, and then really make sure that you're there and have a good grasp on how much time you need to be there to give you the best chance of being successful. I hope those things help. Hope they give you something to think about. If you like it, we appreciate if you like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to y'all soon.